is 9 News with Georgie Gardner.
Good evening. Crews have spent the day battling a bushfire in the Blue Mountains, preventing it from spreading to nearby homes. Water-bombing helicopters were called in to douse the flames from above, while on the ground, more than 100 firefighters worked to contain it.
This is a frightening encounter with what now seems certain to lie ahead. Fire in the Blue Mountains, lighting up the dark, and then in the daylight, fuelled by dry bush and blustering winds.
We didn't get to sleep really at all. We've been awake all night.
Bad omens in the middle of winter for what might prove yet another devastating summer. Locals could see the early signs of a dangerous fire on the move, and emergency crews desperately tried to cut it off with fire breaks.
I look out and it's all lit up with flashing lights down there. Flames at 40 feet above the trees. It just flared up, and that's when we started packing the cars, ready to go.
2 summers ago, great swathes of the mountains were burnt black. That's still fresh in everybody's mind, so police were taking no chances.
About 11:30 last night, came walking through the garden next to with torches, and then knocked on the door and told us there was a fire just over the ridge.
Many were sent a text warning from the Rural Fire Service. Here in the mountains, all the senses are always on high alert.
Yes, yeah. Smoke and flames. Yes, I can smell the smoke. It smells pretty bad.
Because these fires are in such difficult terrain, firefighters have had to rely upon water-bombing helicopters to try and reach some of the spot fires.
Compounding the problem, another fire was deliberately lit near the town of Blaxland at the base of the mountains. Fire crews were able to bring it under control, and a man was arrested nearby. The smoke and flames last night and today were an astounding contrast to what was happening here just a fortnight ago.
2 weeks ago we had snow, about 2 inches on the ground.
Since those snowstorms, the winds have been from inland and have rapidly dried out the bush.
Call them August winds, and they're very strong.
Very dry conditions for this time of year. Although we're in winter, it is only the cool conditions are only one factor that actually affect how fire behaves.
Locals and fire chiefs are on edge over what this fire might indicate about the hot season ahead.
Bit of an alarming wake-up call.
Chris O'Keefe is at Wentworth Falls. So, Chris, what's the state of the fire tonight?
Well, Georgie, this fire has now been downgraded to an advice level, which is the lowest alert level the RFS has. But tonight, the firefighters are really thanking these water-bombing helicopters, which were very effective in putting most of this fire out. And now it is not threatening any property here at Wentworth Falls. Now, in terms of the RFS crews, they will be here for much of the night, keeping a close eye on things. But they do believe that the winds will drop off at about 8 o'clock, which means they are confident that the rest of this fire will self-extinguish throughout the night. Georgie?
That is good news, Chris. Thank you very much.